Both teams need a point. That's all they need. This could be a tie series, but it also could be a 2-0. See if they find out. They're literally standing on top of it. If they're going to be finding it or not. And we'll just have that sentry with them. They're going to go for the prison into the arrow. It's still going to catch Cox, and Pogna losing his life would be a disastrous start. They're going to go for the bubble too by Roger. Buy some time. Roger's going to go down as he's going to be finished off by DJ. And Cox will get to keep his life intact. The bubble actually saves him.
They are not stopping the Beastmaster from farming, but it's more important that the Pudge has a good time than you stopping the Beastmaster. Okay, Gabby gets very low.
Are fortified.
He dove onto the tower too, fighting against Narman. But he dies first, so no flesh heap for you. Force getting the kill. Jenny will just take the double bounty away from the top half of the jungle. Leaving Gabby lane, alone in the lane for a bit. Arma with the roll in. They do have the roar for force, but do they want to use it? They could actually now with the dismember coming out, and Gabby, there's the roar to finish off his life. Jenny will take a lot of damage here from force, but those right clicks there. This Beastmaster does right click for 80 damage. Seems like it won't cool down on level 2 slate with this Ember Spirit. KP rotating in, Januel with a long range arrow. Roger's gonna tank it. And Cox, his life is gonna be intact. And again,
For now.
it's the same laser beam that shows up in mid. Some kind of weird graphical glitch there. Pugna, knife down. Cox. There you go. The Ember Spirit now into the mid lane as well. KP does have another Thunderclap available. Narman with the kick, tries to slow down the Brewmaster. There's the phase boots coming in for the Ember Spirit, but he's going to get stunned up by another arrow. Narman gets killed off by Armel, and he denies the mid tower. No, he cast it on a creep after the Snowball came out. He dodged the Nether Blast. He cast Decrepify. We see Snowball. He dodges Nether Blast, and then he life drained a creep. But meanwhile, Gabby going to get roared up, and the Pudge is going to get taken down. A lot of new coming in from Januel with the Marana, but DJ standing his ground, fighting all the way to the end. Here comes KP. Force is a big kill. He's got a big streak on him, and they will be able to get it. They're surrounding him, and those Brewlings will finish the job. With the Cyclone throwing the Earth Spirit into the air. They're going to need a stun connection to get this one off, and here comes Cox. He finishes off the Marana, and KP actually has to run now.
Can he run?
Earth Brewling coming out last, so he's going to be slowed up. He's inside the tree line. Does get hit by the roll once again. Bubbled up, and they are surrounding him in this one. There's nowhere to go for KP. There's an Decrepify life drain and sucking the life force out of him.
Beautiful, beautiful for GEEK fam. They're just making so many things happen around this Beastmaster until your Tusk gets a blink and the and you can constantly force those fights. It's gonna be very tough for FNATIC to get out on the fight. It's always on their side of.
Oh, hello, Marana. Does get the arrow on the no, as KP is also here. Vessel, you ain't gonna heal for a lot here with this hero, and you're not gonna heal at all. Forced to run away. Disseminate on Armel, and Scam will finish him off. Well, here to share it with the Cyclone. Arrow almost works out. Scam is a bit too fast on his feet.
He had to use it there because the split was expiring, and the Marana went for the arrow early.
Gabby get pushed around here. 4 versus 1. DJ's like, screw you, I'm going home. Oh, the roll from Narman. Okay, they see him bubble. There's the cancel. Nice, there we go. He's not going anywhere. So, not just 1, but taking 2 instead. DJ fights all the way to the end, boxing his way through the crowd. So how much does this Rosh advantage work for GEEK fam? Because it feels like the last few times we've seen the early Roshan being taken in the top half of the map, so we can still get him back into action. Join the rest of the team. DJ finding the Hawk. Time to finish it off though. Meanwhile, Gabby walks into a trap, but he's trying to bait them in. And he's gonna get the bubble. The rod's still doing a lot of damage. It's slowing down Scam. H is gone. And Armel, hammer is available. Narman in the battle. He's right in front. The Force Staff as he runs out of time. Gabby with a Dismember, trying to buy some time and trying to do as much as he can to Scam. They will finish off Armel as well. Narman rolling in on him. Cox will go down though. KP doing some work at the back line, forcing Roger away. Scam healing up in the Cyclone as his salve was running at the same time. And now KP finding himself quite alone here. Arrow does fly in. Tusk will take down Roger. Roger DJ fighting against Skem here, but the roll coming again from Norman, just controlling the Tusk and Januel. There's just not enough damage on these two heroes anymore. They might be able to kill an SD, but are you really killing an Earth Spirit on Ember Spirit? No, sir. Team wipe.
I'm actually surprised that Murana didn't just run away when he saw that his Tusk was being chased down. We don't. For him,
repeat after me. Gevet Garula.
Gevet Garula.
Awesome. Almost got it correct. Let's see FNATIC on the low ground here. Under the vision of the wards, though, he's going to roll in. The Gevet Garula just rolls in again onto the OD. Armel getting controlled. Just get the prison to save himself, but there's a DD Ember right behind him. And he's just going to clear out Armel. Skem happy to take this one on a godlike spree now. 9:04. Now it's basically just holding the triangle, pushing out the waves. You know, the classic.
It's a
Maintaining
problem.
map control and choking out FNATIC because, you know, OD falling behind in farm, even if he does have a Midas.
He got him.
Brewmaster. They do catch Armel on the high ground's edge. That's a kill for them. DJ has to run away.
Without any outer towers, FNATIC, they have nowhere to fight, and he's a teamfight hero. Without towers, you're not going to be able to choose fights. You're just going to have to smoke into areas that GEEK fam control. And we talked about high ground. They might not be ready for it, but after the OD kill, they can most definitely go for the push.
Oh, they're going to get a nice roll onto the Brewmaster. Almost a hook save from Gabby, but if that connected, that might have saved his life. But Gabby now taking the front. There's a nice SD bubble coming in, saving and buying some time for Skem. Skem has a huge streak on him. Might just be giving it away. Gabby on the chase. He wants the hook, the hook, the hook. That's going to miss. He's not the fisherman they hoped for. And now he's going to get turned on as they take down Gabby. Cox is also dead at the arms of KP. And Earth Spirit not going to be as lucky with his teleport away. Almost takes down the Tusk as Tusk just blinks in front of him trying to prevent his escape, but it's going to be enough.
He's going to die anyways.
Is he? Is he? Doesn't look like he is. There's going to be busy. Skem wanted it, but Skem's going to die for it. And KP with a massive streak taken away from Skem. Roger down 2. GEEK fam unsuccessful with the high ground dive. Because he needs to save his allies with bubble. But if he bubbles a Pudge who has Ag's Rot, that never feels good.
Yeah, two things that can remove the Pudge out of the game: the Astral and the Disruption.
Oh no, not like this, not like this. DJ, he's gonna be already taken down a half. They missed their opportunity. Roar onto Brewmaster. Can they blow him up for free? Oh, there's the prison. Armel saving his life of the BKB on Gabby. Is already running low, but can they finish off the Beast with his own BKB? DJ fighting Roger in the river. Force is gonna go down. Armel chasing Skem. Skem's gonna be the target that he wants to focus on. Norman gonna get bubbled up. They're gonna look for Roger again. The hammer drop down. The Gold Scepter, or actually the Decrepify, keeping him alive for a little bit longer. Maybe just enough. Januel using all of his leaf charges and can't find the SD. But now it's Skem. He has to jump away. He's got the chains on the Brewmaster. He's trying to keep them around and away. The hook connects. He jumps on the Remnant. Cox coming in for the big popped up suck onto the Murana. Not enough. Skem down. KP gonna get silenced up. Gabby charging straight to the Pugna. Armel gonna keep him away. And now the Cox Pugna, he's in trouble again. Another prison. He's down. And now Gabby, he's gonna lose his life in return. Norman and Roger fighting to the end. And these two seem to be still capable of taking down big heroes like Pudge. KP in the river. Gonna go back into the pit. Arrow onto Roshan. And this might just be the time that they were waiting for GEEK fam. Do they react fast enough? They need to get in there. Still 100 HP. Norman charging in into the Rose Spirit. Rose very low. Is going to be taking the Aegis for themselves. Cox is going to take it. Gappy down. Norman down. Roger down. 3 casualties already at the beginning of the fight. And no carry for FNATIC. They do get themselves at least DJ onto the high ground, but the TP cancel on Armel. He ain't going anywhere. No BKB. Slowed up by Decrepify and burned down and halted. FNATIC losing Roche and both of their 2 big cores. And onto the high ground they go. We talked about Pugna's pushing power. It is really good, but so is this Ember now with the Desolator and the Beastmaster. It's not going to take them too long to finish these racks. And without any outer towers, it's always a risk of losing even more than just one lane. KP getting sucked He's already down a half. Gabby going aggressive, but the bubble safe from Roger, even though he's in the front line. He's going still for Force. Gabby wants this kill. Cox giving the healing battery. Force might live, but no. Genuine hunts him down. And Geek Fam, with just one push, end up losing so many heroes for it. They lost the Aegis. They lost 3 heroes in the process. He was suspecting, that shows experience. It's like somebody might be around this area, so he attempts the hook here when the enemy is not too far away. Kind of looks like some kind of a poison sad face sideways there, but Gabby is going to go in. He's going to get the hook. He's going to find the Pugna. Armel on the back line. Next up is the SD. SD down, and he's going to come for the buyback as well. BKB's all over the board. Armel's going to go down. They're going to lose themselves. The OD Pugna fighting in the low ground, healing himself up, but it's not going to be enough. And they're looking for Gabby. Gabby's down as well, and those are the 2 cores without the buybacks that they just finished out of the way. Januel's going to go down as well, and Geek Fam, they lose the Pugna, but they get 3 for it. Roshan in 20 seconds.
It's great for catching people, but the thing is, you want to fight and you want survivability on this OD, so I expected him to
Tier
go
4s?
for armor. Yeah, they're going for it.
They probably saw the Hex on OD in the fight. Like, he probably can't afford buyback. That's going to be one. It's going to be the Marana. KP trying his best to slow down the push. Here goes DJ Dota. Jesus. He charges in and he's trying to hold the front. His BKB is still running, tanking some hits and buying time. 20 seconds for the OD, but they're losing members. KP down. KP has a buyback. Tusk coming in with a buyback as well. Onto the tier 4 tower. Can Geek Fam do it? They're going to go for the all-in push. That solo. The agent is now open. DJ charging in again. The arrow's going to be connecting with the Norman. Arm's going to go down on 4. Still trying his best on the front, but it's not going to be enough for it, is it? Down a half they go. It's so close to finishing the game here. FNATIC still holding on to scraps. It's so close. 300 HP. Can they do it? Yes, they can. Can they? Oh, they finally got it. Skem ends up dying in the end, but oh my goodness, what a fight to the end. Geek Fam snatched victory under the eyes of FNATIC. And you said it, Harry. They didn't have the buybacks on the cores. It was a 70-second window, and even that. Yeah, if FNATIC snowballs, they win. I think that's just as simple as it is. Let's track TA. Very strong. That FNATIC does take a lot of couriers. Their average was a lot higher than Geek Fam, so that does provide them with that early gold. Brewmaster in trouble in the top lane here, while they were almost taking down Gabby, while Tusk is still taking a brunt of the damage. Nyx Assassin gets the first blood. You had to jump between lanes there. Jay versus Roger support battle here. Nothing too special here. Both of them were making their way towards the 6-minute power rune, but the Brewmaster just gets hunted down, ends up on the wrong side of the lane. Tombstone right in front of his tier 1 tower too, so can't get there. And Cox will secure the Arcane Rune away from Armel.
Is he gonna live?
Is he gonna live? That's a good question. Pulse Nova does a lot of damage. Requiem coming out. The stuns there. Oh, he's under the tower. Oh, what a fear. Perfect direction to push him into. And JP diving under the tower takes down Drow.
There is gonna be man on the tusks for this Nick kill.
And Snowball. Bonk.
Drow dying is big though. Death Prophet running her down. And Armel wanted to take that away as well with going with that aggressive lane. Just barely dying there. It was very close for the SF to be the first one to fall.
They're trying to chase this Drow Ranger. DJ looking for the angle for the stun, but now the Exorcism's ghosts are going to start hurting, and Skem is down for a second time in not a very long time duration. Have to battle against Januel and Armel. Up against Narman. Armin did get to deny on the regen rune, but he's still going to die here with Armel turning around with the stun. As they are contesting these big stacks, these were meant for the Drow. Skem not going to have such luck, at least on half of the creeps, but Armel low on HP. Skem to find his first kill potentially here. Nope, Roger yoinks it in between. And onto Januel, they turn their attention. SF quite close to getting this one. Undying, still on the runaway. Reminds me of Geek Fam's own weapons when they played the Carry Undying. They would use him. KP taking some tower hits here, but again, the Siphon, the regen is just too much. But oh, look at Nyx Assassin. DJ. Somebody hit the DJ button on the keyboard, and he's summoned with the next assassin. Gabby also takes down Force with the help of his buddies in the top lane. And now they're looking for the Rubik kill too. KP, he will secure it. A lot of kills going for FNATIC, and nothing really going in the favor of GEEK Fam right now. He actually stole Vendetta.
Yep. Immediately go for a smoke. That is the item. That is the spell you use for a kill. Gabby could be a target. You at least need to shut him down.
Yep. They won't get the damage output from the Vendetta, but it doesn't matter if they have enough to close it through. 4 seconds until another refraction is going to be up. Gabby, 1 second. Not going to get it in time. But they will get a trade-off here as Cox will go down. There's a lot of zombies on his feet as Januel was there just on point. Trap slow onto Roger. Might just be a third kill going their way. Snowball onto DJ. Roger does get the sharp block, but the Impale stun comes out, and the Crypt Swarm from KP will take down the Tusk, and another set of kills going in the favor of FNATIC. Being taken down in just a matter of seconds here for FNATIC. Ages for Gabby. Second life secured.
When you're losing, it really shows just how good you are at playing the game, because you're always in a worse position and you're still getting some nice hits off. And now he has the Impale. That's the spell that can get you this.
They want to kill Gabby here. They might be able to get the Aegis out of the way at least. That's one. KP Exorcism is coming off cooldown right now. Is he going to use it? He could. He will. DJ blinking in. Gets the stun onto the Shadow Fiend. Jox is still standing. Still DJ getting burnt down by the Brewlings. He might have just given his life away, but now they need to capitalize. Here comes Armel blinking in with a Bloodstone. Shadow Fiend with no Requiem, no defensive capabilities, but Armel taken down. Maybe even KP as well. The damage is too much to deal with. Januel going to be going down next. GEEK Fam, they found an opening and they're going to abuse it. Cox with the triple kill, and they have just forced FNATIC away. They even stunned the Gabby. They actually got the stun with the Impale and found him in the tree line. They're coming in. Skem wants to get a piece of that Gabby TA, and there we go. Silenced up with the Gush. Clean out the team wipe. GEEK Fam. If we talked about weathering the storm inside the first 40 minutes, that's a huge step towards it.
That area needs to be cleared out now for Fem. They finally get an opening where they know FNATIC just can't come over.
You can find the Undying in the mid lane. My monitor tells me it's about to turn itself off. No, please don't. That would be awkward. Horse. A couple beaten hits here. Nice 3-man silence from KP. Is that an opening? DJ! Nice stun on 2. It's on Cox. It's on Force. But is it still enough? Because they're going to be getting the Requiem off after the stun duration runs out. Couldn't capitalize on it, but they can still keep on going. No ulti on Brew. Slowly but surely taking down heroes. And Brew is gone. Another stun from DJ onto Cox. He's making these aggressive plays happen. Skem missing the Gush. Cox getting hit by the Siphon. But it's just not enough for Gabby to get in there. Sideblade spill almost taking down Roger. Multi-shot and a snipe by Norman with the Impale. And on the high ground, they want to take him. He's right on the edge of his base. And FNATIC will find a couple.
SF has an AC. There are no armor items on the other side, not just yet. And that is a problem because Drow goes through your armor, and then if you're in minus, it's going to be even worse.
And Skem dead. Actually found an opening there onto the Drow Ranger, but not a lot of HP on that hero. Quick to burst down. Gabby, BKB burnt down. SF is focusing down the Tombstone. One hit after another. Finally gets it out of the way. Gabby disengaging with that BKB, hiding in the tree line. Brewling's causing issues. KP charging in with this Death Prophet. Nice Requiem coming out. The Snowball's going to be connecting onto the DP as well. And again, Armel just blinking in aggressively, taking big hits from Cox though. Tusk coming in with a buyback. Narman going to get stunned. DJ controlling the Rubik at the back line. Gabby going back and forth. Another slow, another silence from the traps onto Force. Big hit coming out, but Brew has a lot of armor. He's at 34. It just doesn't seem to worry about what Gabby is doing to him. These hits aren't so scary after all. Armel, Bloodstone is up again. Can he turn this around? No, he can't. A Diabolic Edict. Cox even walks into tank it so that the Tusk lives.
They had a ward there on the high ground. The Nyx thought he was safe. He could use the Impale.
Oh, and again, the Impale. The stolen one from Norman. But DJ throws in a better one. Gabby! Oh, so close to teleporting away. But DJ gets out. Oh, man.
Yeah, Narman is just cleaning house.
They definitely feel like they're ahead at this current way that these fights are going. Technically, it feels like time is running up. I guess you're once that power spike runs off, we're just living on reserve time for FNATIC. Like, they can still obviously win, but it's just not as powerful as it was at the start. And they will find Force. He's the tankiest of them all. And he's got himself a Wraith pack down on the ground too. Snowball safe from Roger. Turnaround Requiem coming in from Cox. And there goes KP. He's gone. And Armel down too. GEEK fam cleaning house.
FNATIC, they had the lead. They had everything they needed.
I mean, they can. This power that they have with this AC, they can push very, very fast. They want to force the buyback off of Armel. I think that's what they're looking for here. Probably not the all-in push, but at least force, like, recognize us, notice us, witness me. Tower 4. The tier 4's down. And HN open. DJ stun on 2. Let's try coming up with the buyback. This is their chance for FNATIC to hold. But they need to as well. And it was KP in the front. Armel with the stun takes down Roger. Force, he's going to lose his life too. He's going to drop the gem on the ground. They are moving away. Skem teleports out. Cox losing the Aegis. FNATIC successful. They are successful with the defense. FNATIC, they hold. They keep them away.
Damage is going to the Roche again. Roche
so fast.
The A lineup.
God damn, that's fast.
One of the faster ones. SF is the one that FNATIC need to jump on and see how Cox is playing. He's just staying in the back.
The stun comes out onto the Drow. There's a DD rune at the bottom half of the map, but Gabby, he can't get there. Manta dodge on the Melt Strike. DJ almost gets silenced there by Skem. Going straight through the backdoor protection. Finally clears it out. Monoburn.
No more backdoor.
Oh, right now, here goes Cox with the Requiem onto Gabby, and he's got him. He's got the TA. TA does have a buyback, but that is what they wanted.
Look at how clean they want to play. They're like, let's go towards the bottom lane. Even though the throne is exposed, they're like, let's take it easy. Nah, they just want to make sure forward so they can end it.
Yeah, it wasn't. It's a thing like in the last moments, but DJ has to go away. The buyback coming out from TA. Armel fighting in the front, but it's going to get lifted by Narman. Narman allowing Cox to go for the right clicks. KP charging into the back line. He needs to keep the Rubik away from the fight. Cox goes for the BKP and has to run away as well. They forced 2 buybacks already. They can just disengage, but they're stuck in the fight. Skem, he's got no force staff. He's trying to keep on the move. Cox trying to at least apply some help for Skem here, who is battling against so many heroes. Another Requiem coming in. Undying, almost dying. And Gabby, he is going to go down. They will be able to take down the TA. Armel with the stuns, but Cox and Skem, it's too much for Armel. KP's right there, but Armel's gonna go down, or is he? Finally is. KP, he's down to him and to DJ, and they've run out of tools. GEEK fam, they've done it. The stalemate is finally broken, and GEEK fam to 2-0 FNATIC.
It looked like FNATIC, there was no chance for them to lose this game, but that one big team fight loss, it allows GEEK fam to get into this position where they can go forward.